Good morning. Happy Super Bowl Monday, Mustang staff. I hope you all had a great weekend. Just want to give you some information for this week as we head into the fourth quarter, leaving the third quarter. First, I want to give some shout outs to first Miss Parker and Miss McDaniel for putting in work this weekend. I know you have specific students that you have targeted and delivering that tutoring to make sure that they meet their potential. Thank you for going above and beyond to ensure that your students are successful. Ms. Barrientos, you are beautifully pregnant right now. That probably doesn't make sense with the English teachers. Give me a break. But you have been on that floor in the records room getting our records together. It was an atrocity, and to see you working through that with your students. Uh, I call your department the blood of Roosevelt, that counseling registrar, and you doing that work will ensure that we stay healthy as a campus. School links. The counselors will be have been working with you all and will be this week to complete school links. It is due on Friday. Uh, Hard deadline, so we want to ensure that we come into next year with students already have schedules in their hands. So let's support our counselors in that endeavor. Wednesday, we will have a quick staff meeting after school starting at 4:35 to talk about testing. This is required. If will not be there, you need to let me know, not your evaluator. We have had some violations, two egregious violations from the district and smaller ones. So we need to communicate to you all the importance and steps that we have to now take because of these actions that have occurred here at Roosevelt. 2 grades per week. Progress reports February 10th should be closing for students. February 18th, they will go out. So if you have two, you should ensure that you have 2 grades per week. Get them in. Today is that day. I will be coming to your PLCs, specifically looking for your no-show charts and how we are identifying students specifically. I will tell you what's coming down for the next couple of weeks going into the fourth quarter is how our lab blocks, but specifically how are we supporting different style learners according to their results on their mock exam that they're going to take, or ACP. Things should look different for your tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, just as your support looks different from me. A tier 1 teacher gets a different support than a tier 3 teacher. Uh, Kind of talked about the student bands. Oh, our 3 reminders for all teachers. Remember, the first thing we're looking for is a system uh, for students to address learning. The second one is that you can see student learning, and the third one is written feedback. Everybody should have that included in their exemplar. Today we will be doing calibration walks and temperature checks every day, so we look forward to seeing that. This is with approaching spring break, and everybody is pretty excited to get there, sometimes somewhat testy. So I want to remind you all what we spoke about at the beginning of the year and my vision as a leader. First of all, professionalism is so important to me. So remember your language around students. It may seem like it's small, but some of our students don't have the model of professional language, and it's on us to exemplify that language to them. Gentlemen, especially reminded, don't put yourself in a place where you have to touch a student. Uh, I hate even having to look at videos or advocate for you all at the district, and that's for all. I know nobody wants to just round off and hit a student, but also let's not put ourselves in a position to where that can be interpreted. Lastly, call-ins. Make sure that you're calling in before 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It should be at least 24 hours. But if an emergency comes up, we would appreciate at least by 6 a.m. that you're calling in. And I'll get that time requirement from Mr. Hollins. It puts a great burden on him to try to do his job. if we're not communicating properly. We will be running attendance at this point to find out who's here and who's not here. Students need teachers in front of them. We know we have things with family, and we definitely want to support our families. However, we have made a commitment to instruct these students, just as I've made a commitment to be here to support you all. So, lastly, and this is somewhat embarrassing, y'all, the restrooms. I'm blessed to have my own restroom, but I just went in the teacher's restroom. Y'all, that's just trifling. Respect your peers. Um, if I got to draw out what respecting peers are for the restroom, that's pathetic. So y'all, please, I'm thanking this gentleman. But anyway, I'll cut the message short. Just respect your peers. Take care of the restroom. Clean up behind yourself. Jeez. All right, let's have a magnificent week. Let's be patient with each other. I love you all. I will be calling some of you all in after budgeting this week. I have budgeting on Wednesday. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all.